Hello everyone, I am Valerie with Ambient Glow Candles, and today I'm going to show you how to make a chunk candle. It is a decorative twist to the traditional pillar candle. To make the chunk candle, we start out with wax chunks. I pre-made them last night. You just take wax, dye it, pour it in a pan, and then cut it up. You can make any kind of shapes or designs you want, however many colors you want. The more of the clear wax that you add into the candle, the more translucent it will be. I have the wax already in the double pot, preparing. So to make this candle, while the wax is melting, we're going to take our molds. Some people use candle cleaner. I use a little bit of cooking oil, spray oil, on a paper towel. Get it nice and clean. Then we're going to thread the wick. And again, you should already know your wick size, determined by the diameter of the mold. A pillow candle should not burn over the edges. There should be about 1/4 of an inch left when you're burning a pillow candle. It should not have to sit in a dish. You can put it in a dish for decorative purposes. If you can see what I'm doing, I have some Play-Doh. You can use any kind of putty. And you're covering that hole so that the hot wax will not drip through. After covering the hole, I'll take masking tape and put over this. Because sometimes, no matter how careful you are, you will get leakage. So now that I've taped that, your wax chunks can have scent or it can be unscented. I have mine unscented because to match a fragrance sometimes it's hard to do. I have wick stickers that I'm going to, wick bars that I'm going to use to hold this. But first, we're going to add the chunks. Whatever color you want. And make sure some of the chunks are touching the sides and the bottom. This one, I am going to mix it all up. So make sure they're touching the bottom and the sides. And you're going to fill this all the way. I am making 2 of these chunk candles at one time. As you can see, they are both filled with chunks. I shall take the temp it needs to be between 176 and 195 Fahrenheit. If the wax is too cold, it will come out frosty, or if your home is too cold, it'll come out frosty. If it's pretty warm, it turns out really glossy. Okay, I have reached my desired temp. Some people pre-measure their fragrance. I don't. I just put it on the scale. Tear it out. Change the units. And pour direct. Stir it really well. Make sure that you stir long enough where the fragrance will totally blend with your wax. Now we're going to, I'm going to move this over. I am going to fill each of these to the top. This is the clear wax that I'm pouring in here now over the chunks, all the way to the top. Then I take a wick bar and put over it to hold the wick in place. We will wait about 2 hours, and then there will be a thick film on here, and we're going to take a skewer and poke it to remove the air holes. And then we will come back again and refill after 3 hours. And then when the candle is totally set, we will remove it and I will show you the finished product. I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back and it has been 2 hours. We're gonna take this candle, take a screwer and poke relief holes right around the wick and in various spots, mostly around the wick. It will relieve any air bubbles that may have formed. If you skip this step, you will see at the end of about 3 or 4 hours, a really deep sinkhole, no matter how careful or how slowly you poured it. So just go on and make the relief holes. Save yourself some time. And again, we will return in 1 more hour. That will be 3 hours total. And we will reflow this candle, re-pour the top to go through these little holes to cover all the air bubbles. Welcome back. It's been 3 hours. We're going to reflow the candle. You remember we poked the holes in it. We're going to refill it so there will be no air pockets. Just slowly pour the melted wax all the way up to the top. Sometimes even with the re-pour, the second pour, you'll have a slight hole when you finish. And all you do is hit it with the heat gun or re-pour again. But we'll come back when this candle has totally set. Normally I would say another 3 hours. When it starts to shrink and pull away from the container, you will look down in it and you will see it actually coming away from the edges of the container. That's when we will remove it. Okay, welcome back. It's been 2 hours since we poured these candles. So we are going to remove them now. Once you remove the tape, it should slide right out, and it did. Beautiful. I'm excited about that. I usually keep a large pair of clippers that I can clip the bottom. Remove the other one. Remember, these are chunk pillar candles. That's why you see the pieces inside. Oh, isn't that just gorgeous? I love it. This particular scent is blood orange. Okay, this is the chunk candle, chunk pillar candle. I will cut this down. A pillar candle should burn continuously without going more than a 1/4 inch around. The whole candle should not melt. You can just set them down, burn it. This particular one has burnt over 20 hours. Okay, and that's it for the chunk pillar candle. If you liked my tutorial, click the like button below and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you, and I'll see you again.